Alright, so today we're taking a closer look at something that might not be flashy like the latest smartphone or a foldable gadget, but for the people who work with heavy-duty equipment, this is the real deal. It's the 10R8899 fuel injection pump, compatible with Cat C7 and C9 engines, commonly used in excavators like the Cat 324D, 325D, and 326D. This is the part that keeps the heart of these machines running, and when you think about it, it's one of the most critical components to keep those engines alive and kicking. Now, most of us know Caterpillar engines are built like tanks. They're designed for rough conditions, heavy lifting, and the kind of work where downtime costs serious money. But here's the thing, no matter how solid the machine is, over time, certain parts wear down, and when that happens, performance starts slipping. That's where a component like this fuel injection pump comes into play. It's not just a small replacement part, it's literally the system that regulates how fuel gets delivered to your engine, and that translates directly to how much power you're putting down. Let's break down why this specific unit is such a key part. The fuel injection pump controls the timing, the pressure, and the volume of fuel that goes into each cylinder. For an engine like the Cat C7 or C9, precision matters. Too little fuel and you're underpowered, too much fuel and you're wasting efficiency or even risking engine damage. This pump ensures that balance is dialed in, which is why replacing it with a quality part like this makes such a big difference in the way your equipment performs. When you get a replacement fuel injection pump, especially one compatible with models like the 319-0677 or 3,190,677, the first thing you're looking for is compatibility and reliability. That's what makes this one stand out. It's been engineered to fit Cat C7 and C9 engines directly, so you're not messing around with modifications or hoping the tolerances line up. It's built to spec. That means whether it's going into a Cat 324D, 325D, or 326D excavator, it just works. One of the biggest advantages here is performance consistency. Operators often talk about machines feeling sluggish when fuel delivery isn't right. A worn-out pump can cause things like harder starts, misfires, black smoke, or reduced fuel efficiency. Once you swap in a properly functioning pump, suddenly the machine feels alive again. It's smoother, stronger, and most importantly, dependable when you need it most. Think of it like restoring performance to factory levels. Durability is another factor worth mentioning. This isn't some random aftermarket piece with questionable build quality. It's a refurbished and tested part, designed to meet the same standards as the original. And considering the kind of environment these machines work in, dust, mud, extreme temperatures, durability is not optional. The design is rugged enough to withstand all of that and keep fuel delivery stable. Now, let's talk real-world applications. If you're running a construction business, you know downtime equals money lost. One day of a broken excavator could mean delays, penalties, or even contracts falling through. Having a reliable pump like this means less downtime, more efficiency, and ultimately, more profit. For independent operators, it means peace of mind knowing your machine will fire up and get the job done every time. It's also worth pointing out how important efficiency is these days. Fuel is expensive, and big diesel engines like Cat C7 and C9 consume a lot of it. A faulty fuel pump doesn't just hurt performance, it wastes fuel. Replacing it ensures you're getting maximum output per gallon, which saves money in the long run. That's something that pays for itself pretty quickly in fuel savings alone. So, who is this really for? It's for anyone maintaining or repairing heavy-duty Caterpillar equipment. If you've got an excavator like the Cat 324D, 325D, or 326D, or any machine that runs on a C7 or C9 engine, this pump is one of those core components you can't overlook. It's not flashy, it doesn't make noise, but it makes everything else work the way it should. Without it, you don't get the performance you're paying for in those massive machines. Installation-wise, this isn't typically a DIY project unless you're really experienced with heavy machinery. Usually, a professional mechanic or service team will handle the swap. But the good news is, since it's designed to spec, installation is straightforward once the old pump is out. No